Alright, welcome back to another video. It is Friday, October 25 today. We're over here in the dairy barn today. We're going to be spending most of our time in here today power washing. So, morning chores are done. We had herd health this morning. But first we do herd health and preg checks in the dairy barn and then in the heifer barn. So, my mom and Ken are done doing the preg checks in the barn here, so they're now over in the heifer barn, which means I can let all the cows out and I can start power washing. Dad will be here to help later today too. He just had to do something for work real quick, but yeah, he'll be here to help as well. So I'm gonna let all the cows out and then I'm gonna start power washing. We're up to 66 cows milking now, so that means we have 4 cows in the back box stalls here that we milk. But what we do is we keep a couple of the same box stall cows so they're trained. So these 2 heifers over here, they're pretty good about just you open the gate and they generally go outside. The other box stall is just kind of 2 extra ones. But we do have Laura in this box stall. She's an old 4-H calf of mine. So yeah, generally our box stall cows are pretty good about you open the gate and they just go outside. But then I'm going to let the other 62 cows out off the stalls and then we can start power washing. Alright, you can see all the cows are out. I'm going to start power washing. Just letting the power washer warm up. This motor here we've been having some issues with. It's not the pump's fairly new. The motor, just that it will bog down under load and shut off, but if you let the power washer warm up, it won't. So that's what I'm doing now, and then once it's warm, it'll stop kind of acting up. But yeah, what we're gonna end up doing probably is putting a new motor on there, just because it has a lot of small things wrong with it that starts to add up for the cost of a new motor. The fuel cap there, you can see it's loose because if you put it on tight, the engine will stall out because the breather in there is full of junk. The exhaust manifold's starting to rot out, and now it won't stay running properly. It doesn't have as much power as it used to. I've cleaned out the carburetor, all that fun stuff, and I just can't get it to stay running. But that's alright. This is a 13-year-old motor, and it's one of the cheaper Honda motors, so we'll probably just end up buying a new one. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and start power washing. This will take pretty well all day to do. It gets pretty dirty in here. This is what 1 year of dirt looks like. So yeah, I'm gonna start power washing. Dirt. Figured while I was power washing I'd do this clear view window here and this tip tank. I've been letting it build up for a little bit just because I knew I'd power wash it. So yeah, there you go. It's not perfect, but it's a whole lot better. A lot of this stuff is pretty caked on, but yeah. The power washer quit. So I'm just out here hosing it down. The hose is working a whole lot better than the power washer did. because it would keep losing pressure. Versus you can see the hose over here is pretty well just peeling it all off. Mom ran to town and picked up another power washer. This one was 20% off. Not because it was on sale, but because the local store that sells these, PeviMart, is closing down in our area, or they say they are. So they've been having good sales on everything for the past little while. So we bought this. So, new power washer. We'll keep the old one for now too. Maybe we can get it running a little better. Barn's nice and clean. Put some lime down and some dry care on the stalls along with shavings. As long as the cows take it slow, we'll be alright, because yeah, it's a little wet. You can see how much cleaner it is in here after we're done power washing. I'm getting all the cows up so I can let them outside. This red one here always needs a little bit of a nudge to get up. Come on. But other than that, most of them are pretty good. Same with Miranda over here. Just a little bit of encouragement. Come on, Miranda. Good girl. You too. You get to go outside. Up, up. Good girl. Yeah. Looking a whole lot cleaner in here. Even outside here, I ended up power washing again. The window and then these two water troughs here. The one of them is this tip tank. Can see gets a little bit of feed in it, and that's the idea, is that you can tip it out to clean it, but there'll always be a little bit of buildup in there, so I power washed all that off. Then I power washed this blue water trough here too. We aren't using it right now because it's broken, but I would like to get it running again. So just like this morning, we're letting our box stall cows out again. You see these two are waiting. Turn on the light here so you can see again. But yeah, we got this all washed up here too. And I was working on washing up all the head gates as well. Along with that corner there by the manure elevator. You can actually see, right, like through the head gate here, you can actually see in the corner here it says 2004. Right down there. And there you go. All of the cows are outside for the night eating. In the summer, we give them grain inside the barn while they're being milked, and then they'll go outside to eat. So they're only inside for a couple hours a day at best, probably 3 to 4 hours a day, depending what we're doing. And then the rest of the day they're outside. So yeah. Anyway, nice and clean. Anyway, that's all I got for this video. So yeah, after we got that second power washer, Dad still used the old one a little bit, but we still had some issues with it. We'll still have to work on it over the winter to get it to run a little better. But he worked away on cleaning the pipeline with it. So he went all the way down the barn into the old section there and cleaned that up with it while I worked on the ceilings in here with the new one. So it went way faster with the new one. And then, yeah, Dad and I both power washed for a little bit. Then Mom came. She helped out as well. She just scraped off the path, installs, and then, yeah. So, that's what we did today. Generally takes a whole day to do it. That's alright. We did pretty good for time this year, considering all the stuff we had happened, but it helped having one really good power washer and then one that kind of functioned a little bit. So yeah, that's all I got for this video. As you would have seen, this part of the barn is now 20 years old, so because it didn't get washed when it was brand new, obviously. This was the 19th time washing it. So, yeah. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. I took a couple of before and after photos, so I'll put them on the screen right after this. But I hope you enjoyed.